Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Or is it in deck number two? Could your story or message be here in deck number two? Or is it in deck number three? Could your story or message be here in deck number three? All right, so I hope you have made your selection. We will begin with deck number one. We have the Lovers. We've got the Devil. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the World. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so overall energy, I feel like something happened where you decided that, it was time to walk away. It was time to let go of a situation. And I feel that you stood your ground in regards to whatever it is that you said you were going to do. I feel that you also maybe finally had the courage to walk away from something that was no longer serving your highest good or was no longer in alignment with your path. I kind of feel like you also are realizing that maybe history repeats itself. Something about history is standing out to me. Maybe you've been connecting with your ancestors, or you're having some sort of past life memories that you're starting to connect to. But I don't know, something about history is standing out to me. And I'm also getting something in regards to travel or distance. I don't know if you are having to let go of some sort of long distance relationship. It seems like, or if you were making plans to go on a trip, or you're having to relocate, and that means having to give something up. Maybe you're going in a new direction in life in general. But it seems like the minute you decide to let go or give up on a situation, there's going to be some sort of communication. You hear from someone, or there's a situation that gets placed in front of you where, you're having to make a choice. It's like before you decide, before you make that final decision, are you sure this is what you want to do? So I feel that you may be in the middle of a crossroad, or that's where things are headed. Maybe you feel like your faith has been tested, and it could be. In a love situation, I was getting that someone's been obsessed with you, or you've been obsessed with someone. And it does seem like there could be a little bit of depression. Maybe someone's been drinking, or someone has been beating themselves up about something that happened. It also seems that you are being lured, potentially being lured into a trap. It's kind of like, before you leave, let me tempt you with this. I feel like you're going to be tempted. If you're if you're in a relationship, I just feel like maybe someone's loyalty is being tested. It's just that someone is going to deal with some sort of temptation. And it could be a test. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Capricorn, or any earth sign. I also have air as well. If someone has been staying in your energy, it's possible that maybe you're trying to block them or move on from them. Or maybe they're doing this to you if they feel that you're the one trying to consume them or like just be in their energy. And then in general, I feel that something is coming to an end. I feel like you're having some sort of closure, and like you've completed some sort of major cycle in your life. Some sort of lesson may be coming to an end. Even like if you've been going through a period of depression, I feel like that is something that you're going to walk away from or move on from. So I'm also getting light and dark energy. Someone like coming into your life to balance your light and dark, or because you are learning self-mastery, you're learning how to look at things objectively before you judge. You may have to walk in someone else's shoes so that you can become like the master of judges. I'm also getting that this could either be two separate people, or someone that has both the characters of, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type personality. Someone who has like split personalities. You may be dealing with a twin flame and a karmic, or you're just dealing with this very passionate lover, and they bring out both your good and your bad side. I feel like either way, somebody is like a reflection of you. I keep hearing the choice is yours. So someone is like being given an opportunity. I'm also getting the energy of someone who wants to change the world, someone who has big plans and is trying to do something very significant in their life. Some of you also may feel that you have a heavy burden on you, like the weight of the world is on you. Maybe you feel responsible for everybody. I'm also getting that energy of, having some sort of power and then realizing that, yes, that comes with responsibility, having this type of power. So you may need to be cautious in regards to any type of gift that you have. So yeah, with great power comes great responsibility. That saying is like coming into my head. Now, even if this is not a person, it's still something that you're dealing with that could be karmic. It could be your job. It could be the place that you're living in. It could be your roommate, but something is karmic. I feel like somebody is studying history and trying to understand someone who would be considered to be like a monster, like Hitler. And I also feel that someone is studying the Roman Empire. And I believe there's a book called The Art of War, and somebody may be studying that book. Somebody actually does want to dominate the world. I can see that too. Somebody is trying to see, how can I dominate the world? Or someone is aware that they have some sort of power or ability and can use it for good or bad. But there's also some sort of understanding that light can't exist without dark. So it's like, how do you temper those two energies? I was getting the name like something like a LaDonna. It's not a common name. You may be making a choice to leave or let something go, leaving something behind, leaving the past behind. And this may be something that was like your biggest fear. You might decide that you're going to walk away from a dead-end job, a relationship. Another thing, something else I'm picking up is that some of you have been in communication with the spiritual realm, but it's like, so I don't get spooked out. Ghosts and demons. I also prefer to even maybe refer to them as jinn, because it's taught that all jinn are not evil. And it seems like maybe that is something that you're coming to the understanding of, about not all things that you've been taught means that a particular entity is not always evil. It's a different energy, it's a darker energy, but doesn't necessarily have to mean evil. And some of you might be afraid of that. I still say be careful, and you are, regardless, going to have to set boundaries with some sort of heavy spirit or energy that's around you. Even if the spirit is in a person, a physical person, you still need to set boundaries. Yeah, again, I'm getting an energy of either you being obsessed with someone or them being obsessed with you. Now, there could be a situation where someone's family is involved in some way, like feeling gang stalked. You might have karma with an entire family. Like, I'm not talking about just your personal family, but your love interest, or your partner, whoever you're married to or in a relationship with. You might have karma with their entire family. Not karma necessarily in a negative sense, just an obligation, but at times it will feel restricted, or it will feel like a burden, because it's like, let's just say, for instance, you are, a multimillionaire, and your relatives are struggling, and for whatever reason, you feel the need to help or assist them. You're like, man, like, these people should be making their own money, but I know I got it, but that shouldn't, why does that mean that I have to take care of them and help them? It's like something might be in you where you feel like you just can't, you can't look away. You have to help some type of way. Even though you feel strained, or, you know, just stuck in that situation you don't really want to be in. But it could be that these people assisted you a great deal in a previous life, and they're in this life, coming to get was owed to them. So it could be that. Or it could be the other way around. Like, you are dealing with someone who comes from a wealthy family, and their family is obligated to you. They're taking care of you. Now, also in a relationship, somebody may be very possessive. It kind of feels like you're doing something that you don't really want to do, but you have to. Like taking medicine. But for the most part, it's like you're having to let something go. You might be blocking somebody, or maybe someone is blocking you because they feel like it's for the best. If you are dealing with someone that has a codependency, it could be that you're trying to stay away from them because you just feel like they're unhealthy to be around. It's like, oh, this person's always drinking. Like, let me keep my distance. This person is super needy. Let me stay away. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're trying to stay away from needy energy, or this is how you're being viewed. If you've been wondering why somebody's avoiding you, it could be because they feel like you're needy, or like you're just clingy, or they feel smothered. Health-wise, there also could be some things going on with somebody, especially emotionally, like dealing with anxiety, depression. But it could be some other things. Somebody might have like a hidden illness that hasn't been figured out yet. And trying to figure out, well, what's the underlying issue of this? Like, what is going on? So for some of you, you might be trying to figure that out. Somebody also may have made some sort of a sacrifice to do, like, let's say you were trying to get out of a situation. Maybe you had to walk away from everything to start over. Like you're having to cut your losses. You're like, you know what? I don't care about, let them have the house, or let my clothes can stay there. I'll start over. Like if you felt that desperately to leave a situation behind, like you just needed your freedom and you had to let go of every material thing that you had, but it's worth it to get away from something that was so unhealthy for you. Now, it does look like if you are walking away from something healthy, that it brings in the person that is for you. Somebody may have had to give some things up for you or vice versa. You might feel like an earth sign is your soulmate, or they feel this way about you. And it seems like someone is sorry about something that they did. Hang on one second. Oh, yeah. It seems like maybe somebody is sorry about what they did, and they're trying to apologize for it. All right, hang on one second, you guys. We're about to move on to the next deck, though. Okay. Yeah. Now, another thing I see is for somebody might be telling you that in so many words that the grass was not greener on the other side, or they regret making that decision and they're wanting to be with you. Unless you feel that way about somebody, but I do feel like maybe somebody regrets letting you go because they thought something else was better. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. You have Goddess of Cups, Son of Cups, Temperance, the Sun, Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, Six of Wands. Overall energy, the World, Seven of Swords, and Eight of Swords. Okay. So I was getting the energy of someone who feels guilty about a habit that they have. I feel like somebody is trying to break some sort of a habit and trying to stay away from something. Somebody may have been watching you, keeping tabs on you, and I feel like they've been trying to stop doing that. Maybe they realize this is a bad habit, or vice versa. You also may have been practicing some sort of self-restraint. I feel like you're also trying not to look at somebody a certain way. You're trying not to have some sort of thoughts for somebody. You're like, I'm not supposed to be thinking about them like that or seeing this person like that. And I feel like you're really trying to stop from doing that. It seems like you are in the middle of a change too. Like you're going through different transformations in your life, but you might be going through a very big one right now, or you're about to. For some of you, you may be getting ready to relocate, or maybe you just relocated and you're settling in somewhere. But I feel like there is a new beginning for you. You're about to explore something new. For some of you, I feel like you're about to live a dream. I feel like you're getting to be creative. In a love situation, I feel like there could be one or two potential people that are interested in you. The only thing is that their approach could be kind of passive. But there is a connection that you might be feeling with this person. I feel like you are open to exploring something new. You're like, you know what, I'm ready to see what else is out there. I'm ready to put myself out there, not just in a love situation, but just things in general. It seems like maybe you're wanting to live. Maybe you've been hiding, or maybe you've been just not living life. And I feel like maybe you're wanting to start living. So you might start off small, like you don't normally eat things that you never heard of before. Maybe something as simple as calamari. You're like, oh, squid, I don't want to eat any squid. And normally you don't eat that. But then, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Let me just taste a little bit. It seems like you are open to trying new things. And like I said, doing things little by little. Seems like you are also going to have some sort of love and support, or something that you're doing is being supported by a lot of people. Seems like you're going to have like a lot of confidence, like a big ego boost. I feel like you're going to be getting very popular, or getting like a lot of attention for something, especially any type of gift or talent that you share with other people. Especially if it's something creative or dealing with things such as intuition, psychic abilities, and things of that sort. Yeah. And you may also start off very shy or timid when it comes to doing something new. Or let's just say you're starting tarot for the first time. And you're like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing, but this is my first video, you guys, blah, blah, blah. And then you're so good at it that immediately, like, you blow up. And then that gives you a big ego boost. Then you become very confident in what you do. So I feel that something that you weren't sure about is going to be validated, and that gives you the confidence that you need to push forward. I feel like your solar plexus is also being activated. You might have a strong will or strong desire to do something or pursue something. In love, there definitely could be someone who is giving you a lot of attention, flirting with you. Someone might bring out your inner child. I feel like this is a soulmate, and there's this feeling of like best friend energy. Something could start off platonic, and then there could be a strong physical attraction that develops from there, but it definitely may start off platonic. I definitely just see you standing out though. Now, this also could be reversed. You could be dealing with someone who's very popular and gets a lot of attention, or deal with someone who's just very gifted. If someone's been flirting with you, I feel like they have been doing things little by little, and then all of a sudden they just come out very clearly that they're interested in you. Yeah, I feel like someone is watching you from a distance. They start off doing some sort of flirting, and then it gets very direct, very intense. And I feel like whatever they did must have been received well, because it gives them the confidence to approach you even more. I feel like someone is also trying to hide how much they really like you or how much they're attracted to you. Yeah, you definitely could have more than one person trying to get your attention. You also have the energy of someone coming off like they're wanting to apologize or wanting to make things right. So it could be a past energy for some of you that you're going to hear from. And I feel like somebody's been very quiet and patient and just waiting for the right time to approach you. If this is a new love, they've still been like patiently waiting for the right time to introduce themselves. You have a similar energy as the first deck, as far as maybe having to start completely over. Spiritually, someone has been trying to channel you, trying to communicate with you. I feel like someone's been trying to get your attention indirectly. I feel like maybe they're hoping that you will get the hint and approach them because they're passive. And maybe they're the ones that's used to getting a lot of attention, or could be very attractive. But when it comes to you, maybe they're not the best at approaching because they're so used to people approaching them. So, this also might be a situation of meet me halfway. But like I said, if two people do kind of catch on, like, okay, I think they're indirectly flirting, and then you flirt back, and then they flirt back again, then at some point it's like, okay, it's for sure they're interested. Now I have confidence. And I feel that that is going to help a relationship develop or push forward. And, I'm just a messenger. Unfortunately, sorry that this person is not starting off very boldly, that they're taking baby steps towards you. But that's the energy that I'm getting. On a personal level, there are some things going on, especially if you're not dealing with anybody at all. On a personal level, seems like there's some things going on where you're just trying to correct yourself. You're trying to establish some sort of balance in your life. You could be recovering from a tumultuous time, especially if you've been dealing with like bouts of anxiety. It seems like you're trying to work on yourself. And you also might have to psych yourself out in regards to something. You may be using some sort of reverse psychology on yourself. You also may see yourself as a healer. Some of you might step into some sort of like remote healing, like healing people from a distance. Or maybe this is something you've been practicing. I do see some sort of skill that's been developing. And I feel like something gets better with time. Especially if you're just now learning something, it's going to get better with time. And not just with spiritual things, anything. Maybe you just started a new job and you're practicing something over and over again. You have some sort of routine, and it just seems like it gets better and better. If you're concerned about your finances, I'm not getting strong messages in regards to finances, so more than likely things are just remaining the same. But it's not like I see money coming in, but maybe like your situation improving. So put it this way, if you have been having problems with your finances or things have been stagnant, I feel that that chapter is coming to an end. I feel like maybe there's a positive change on the way in regards to that. I feel like your situation changes first, then the money comes in. Now, somebody might feel some type of way about your success or about you getting a lot of attention. If you enter a new relationship, I feel like somebody might be feeling jealous of that. It could be an ex that's feeling this way. It could be a friend. But everybody's not going to be happy for you. I feel like that's okay as long as you're happy for you. And then not only that, but I do see support. I see a lot of support for you in whatever what is positive is happening to you. Whatever positive things are happening to you. But there's still always going to be that one person, and you can't pay attention to that. In fact, you might have to set boundaries with someone who can't be happy for you. Something is coming off as a surprise or overnight success. I feel like the truth is also going to come out about a situation. I'm getting backhanded compliments too. I'm also getting something about competing for attention. Ooh. If you have a secret admirer, I feel like this person, yeah, I mean, well, they're following you if you have social media. There also could be some hurt feelings in regards to a water sign and an air sign. It's possible that you could find out that someone said some hurtful things behind your back, or it may be revealed to you in a dream. It also seems like you are going to make some sort of secret decision. Like there's something that you're getting ready to do, but you haven't told people about it. You're just going to do it. It's possible that you're keeping something a secret because you're worried about hurting someone's feelings, or you don't know how someone would feel about something. So it's like keeping it a secret. Let's say you started dating your friend's ex, but this is an ex from 10, 20 years ago. Your friend still may be trying to keep something a secret, or maybe you're trying to keep it something a secret if it's you, depending on, who's dating who. But it seems like maybe someone's like, I don't know how they would feel about that. I'm just going to keep it a secret. So it could be something like that going on as well. Somebody also may be debating on whether or not they should share something with you. Like somebody has some information. They're like, I don't know how they're going to react. Let me hold off on sharing this. So yeah. But either way, I feel like the truth is going to come out about a situation. And if someone has been talking about you behind your back or being phony, I feel like that's going to be revealed. All right, so Let's move on to deck number 3. You have the King of Cups, Princess of Wands, the Star, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Overall energy, you have the King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. All right, so definitely seems to be strong fire and water energies around you. And it seems like there is someone who is trying to hold on to a friendship, or someone is very possessive of your friendship. Seems like you also are very guarded with most people. And you're being very cautious in regards to who you allow to get close to you or who you share things with. I feel that there are some things that are getting ready to manifest for you, especially in career. I feel like some of you are getting ready to, have your dream job. Something that you really hoped for or wished for, and maybe you have something on a vision board. Maybe you've been using some form of manifestation where you use your imagination, and something does seem like it materializes for you. If you have a vivid or wild imagination, I feel that this could be some sort of good news in regards to writing or creating, but especially for those of you that write or make music. If you're a producer, you might get a chance to work with an established star, somebody who already has their name out there. Not that anything's wrong with your up-and-coming artist, but you might have an opportunity to work with a star. You might have several potential love offers for your love situation. And I feel like you're just keeping like an open mind to all of them. And yeah, definitely, like I said, water and fire seem to be pretty prominent in your reading. Someone is like a hopeful romantic. And I see like something being passed on to you. You might feel like you've been like running a marathon when it comes to your love life. Like you've been, something has been happening for a long time. And it seems like you're going to get your big break. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to relax. Uh-oh. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is random, but I'm getting that somebody may be having seafood, especially, what do you call it, calamari. And I was just talking about calamari in either the first or second reading, but some of you may be literally having some sort of seafood or you really enjoy it, or that's like your thing. Or maybe that's just a clue in regards to whoever's coming towards you. This person is really into seafood. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of research, reading, watching videos. I feel like you're being enlightened. You definitely could be studying astrology and especially asteroids. I feel like if you're studying astrology, you're researching a form that's kind of unique. It's something unique about it, or something that is unusual. Like, it's not the norm that everybody else studies and researches. This is a different branch of astrology that you're studying. You also may be forming close bonds. I would pay attention to all new people that come into your life from the time of viewing this, because I feel like they play, or they're going to play, a significant role in your life. Could be co-workers, could be love interests, but I feel like they're going to be like lasting bonds. If someone is hiding their feelings from you, I feel like eventually they will open up. But I also just see you being receptive to someone's love offering. It's possible that someone might share a big secret with you. They're like, I'm going to let you in on something. Don't tell everybody, but I'm going to share this with you. And not in a scammy way. But I feel like somebody might share some sort of inside information with you. What is this? I feel like a fire sign definitely may play a significant role for you. They might be the ones to introduce you to the love of your life, or they might be the ones that pull some strings for you, getting you in on the dream job that you're wanting. They might be the celebrity or star that you get to work with. But I feel that there's something very significant about a fire sign. Someone is being put into your life for a reason. And someone is like the answer to your prayers. It is really some sort of competition going on between fire and water. In a love situation, maybe it is like both fire and water that are trying to get your attention. I'm hearing something about be discreet. If someone is interested in a relationship with you, maybe they're wanting some things to be discreet. Even if you do meet them on a public platform. Someone also may be some sort of developer, like a web developer. Someone works in engineering. For some of you, if you have your own business, I feel like you're going to be working on your website. You also might be in a process of developing a dating app. I'm seeing some sort of merge between spiritual realm and physical realm. I feel like you're being prepared for something pretty big. Life's been preparing you for something. Again, I'm getting energies of someone doing something in secret. Someone is leaving quietly. It's a quiet exit. Yeah. Someone may be leaving their job or relationship, moving away. It's a quiet exit. Someone also may be interested in clothes design or working with a designer. I feel like you're also maybe working on a logo. Something's going on where I feel like you're being referred back to your roots for something. You're like, let me go back to my roots. I feel like you're also being prepared for success or a certain level of success. If it's something that you've been wanting to do, but you've been holding on to it, or you've been stuck in your comfort zone, I just feel like eventually you'll have the courage, or you've currently been working on the courage to either leave something behind or to share with the world what you've been working on. If someone has been like a ghostwriter, they might get recognition. I feel like someone is going to have their time to shine. Someone definitely has the ability to perform or to be a great performer. It's possible that someone's been going on auditions and not telling people, and like saying like, well, if I get the part, then I'll announce it. Then I'll share with everybody if I get the part. You might get a surprise visit from either a loved one, like a romantic interest, or a family member. Make sure you call and check in on someone who's either a water sign or a fire sign, because this person might be depressed. I'm sorry, this time a water sign or an earth sign. They might be depressed. So make sure to check in on them. If someone has been eavesdropping, they might be sad about something they overheard. Be careful who you're talking around, because somebody, like I said, they might hear what you're saying and feel sad about something. I feel like for the most part though, things are going to be okay. Things and people who don't need to be on your life are going to be removed, and your focus is going to go all towards your success. It definitely seems like you're going to be recognized for something too. Even if, you got rejected, or someone closed the door on you, or you didn't make some sort of audition, or you didn't get that job, you didn't get that apartment. I feel like that's okay, because there is something else right around the corner for you, and it's better for you. Yeah. So those are the messages that I have for you guys, but hopefully some things resonated. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you for watching. Sending love and grace.